welcome to Local Talk. And hi, Brad Sears. How's it going?
Well, very good. How you doing, Rachel Mao?
I'm good. This is actually a really fun business highlight for me because not only are you the owner of Consumer Music in Vallejo, but you are also my uncle. So
Absolutely.
I'm excited to do this interview. It's gonna be fun.
I'm
So
very welcome. I mean, I'm beside myself. I'm just beside myself.
so a lot of people are tuning in to our local talk. This is a fun little interview kind of session that we've been doing. So for anyone watching, this is going to be about a 15-minute interview, and we're going to learn all about your business. So Brad Sears, owner of Consumer Music in Vallejo, tell me a little bit about your business.
Oh, wow. Well, we're a complete line music store, full line music store that not just offers some fine quality musical instruments, but we also offer some amazing services, such as we have an incredible music academy that houses about 11 teachers. And we have a very, very comfortable atmosphere that not only that it's, they're not cracker boxes, because we did have our last store, and a lot of places. Unfortunately, the lesson quarters are cramped a lot of times. So when we made our move about 5 years ago to our current building, which is our home, we graduated from 3,200 to about 8,000 square feet. And so we put a lot of thought into how we make the customer's experience the most comfortable there is. So there's very comfortable large rooms. So we can not only do two, but we can do group lessons also. And even the parents or even the students prior to lessons and afterwards can relax in massage chairs in the lobby. And we have a full, yeah, absolutely. Customers first. That's our whole gig here. And
so you are not only a music store, you also have lessons.
Absolutely.
And so let's kind of back up here because now we know you are a music store. So it's funny, I kind of titled this interview that, what did I say on here? I think it was, I hate music, said no one ever, because everybody loves music, right?
Absolutely. That's our best communication throughout the world, right?
Definitely. So your location is where? Where is your business located?
It's 1017 Tennessee Street in Vallejo. It's only about barely a mile or a half mile from the freeway on Tennessee Street exit. And when I tell people, get off Tennessee, go west towards the water, but you only go about a half mile. And when you hit the railroad track, slam on your brakes, make sure you don't get hit, look to your left, and there we are, big, bold building on the left-hand side.
Awesome. So you already kind of explained that your business, you are a full-line music store offering pro audio gear, instruments, you offer lessons. What kind of lessons? So you have piano.
Yeah, we have piano, we have vocal, guitar, bass, drums. We have a fantastic drum studio that, unfortunately, a lot of places, you're restricted on little pads or else electronic drum kit. And you take time or turns between the teacher and the student. Not only that we have a well-educated drum teachers, but we have two professional drum sets in the studio that they're able to play at once. So that's,
you can really just go crazy.
Matter of fact, you can also rent out the space. Like, let's say a drummer comes to town or else they had to downsize their home. You can come rent our space, Rachel, and play on a professional drum set with a PA for X amount per hour. So it's really a fun time. You don't have to unpack your drum kit or anything like that. So it's just absolutely amazing that we're able to offer these services, and it's a full-blown studio too if someone wants to record. So we have bands here. Even last summer, when Bottle Rock was at Napa, my rehearsal facilities just blew up. Where the people come, there's bands coming from New York back and forth from each other, half hour or hour to hour. It was pretty amazing for that moment. So we have a wonderful rehearsal facility, but we get back to the lessons, not only piano, vocal, guitar, bass, drums, sax, flute, clarinet, classical guitar, banjo. So it's a fun thing. We've got some very talented teachers to help you with their goals or desires to play an instrument.
That's very cool. So what year did you open for business?
Oh man, you're making me feel old now. 1984
Woo!
in Concord, California.
All
It was
right.
pretty incredible. And then we were there for 6 years, and I wanted to expand. And I was thinking, well, is it Antioch or Vallejo? And I had a gut feeling about Vallejo, and we expanded in Vallejo, and it was pretty incredible. The philosophy was I want it to grow on its own, and within 2 years, if it didn't, I'll shut it down. Well, 8 months later, my mothership burned down across the street from the fire department in Concord. Is that incredible? And
What are the odds of that, huh?
I mean, what's the deal? It was a strip mall, which was like a common attic. It happened to next door, and then jumped over to another business, went through the attic, and it was a fiasco. But
So
what
then
a
at
learning
that point,
experience.
you moved to Vallejo. So how long have you actually been in your Vallejo location? On
30 years.
30 years.
April is supposed to be our 36th year anniversary, or 30th year in Vallejo here. But we're going to be celebrating that here soon,
All right.
obviously, with the situation in hand.
Yeah. Great. So what made you decide to open a music store and music business?
People, the joy of helping people, and especially with the music, and music such a common thread. I was so much I was blessed to be able to learn the music business from you. Who else? Your father. He had a wonderful music store in Concord, and I worked there from being from sweeping the floors. All right, at age 14.
Janitor.
Age 14, get my hand slapped. Well, there's no one helping the customer. I'm going to help them. Anyhow, and excuse me. And then to about 21. And then about 2 years later, I had the opportunity, and I wanted to open my store, or what I thought I would be able to do. And it's been a treat ever since, about helping people, helping them achieve their goals and watch them grow through music. What a better career to be able to help people facilitate their love of music.
Yeah. So what are your goals then for consumer music over the next year?
Well, to be honest with you, my goals for this year have changed.
And I think
And
a lot of business owners, their goals this year have changed. We're having
but
to adapt.
my goal right now is to be the best vessel possible to help our community get in love with music, and help that ease their pain through this crisis, and get over stuff. And it's happening. It's really pretty amazing. So looking forward to help people grow with the art of music.
Cool. So what would you say is something that your consumers of consumer music, your clients, what is something that they love most about your business?
Oh, it's quite often someone opens the door and they just sort of stand there in amazement, because we've got like a big old picture frame type of framing, and you can just see the entire store, and it screams out community. And we have a big art project that hangs from the ceiling. Excuse me. When we opened the store under this location, I got the keys, and I'm like, hallelujah, I'm a land baron, but what am I going to do with 25-foot tall ceilings? And I thought, what inspired me was a Dead Fish, a fantastic restaurant in Crockett, and they have this wonderful mobile of cars and stuff, classic cars hanging from their lounge. And I always thought about that for some reason. And then, but I have all this gear in the back of the old store that was needed repair, or someday project, this would be cool to do this, because that'd be a sin to throw it in the trash. Because quite frankly, most of the instruments would need more money than what they're worth. So I put a call out to the art community, and they answered in large sums, and they just turned these supposedly broken down instruments into beautiful pieces of art that we hang from our ceiling, and people are able to enjoy that as they come in. And so the experience is not just to buy equipment, but to have a comfortable experience to enjoy the art of music at the same time.
Yeah.
So definitely.
I think that's one of my favorite things about your store. I mean, obviously, if you have instrument needs and want to go in and take lessons and all that, that's awesome. And most people, I think, when they think of a music store, that's what they're going there for. But you kind of provide a different experience at your shop. When you walk in, you've got a mix of local artists and really unique pieces of art there. And then you have
Yeah.
you also have that wall that's kind of like the hall of, like the wall of fame of the local artists, where you're featuring them and sharing the pieces that they did above. Just a really unique way to
Oh,
feature them.
it's amazing. Like this one nice young lady should call up and go, when we're building the store, she's going, have my clouds fall. And well, she had these clouds above this instrument, these three instruments, a violin and a guitar and a drum, that she put in. She's dolled these things up, made some really unique stuff hanging from these clouds. Now remember, all these instruments are suspended from the ceiling. But anyhow, and I go, well, what is that supposed to be? She goes, well, that's my mother's favorite song. It represents my mother's favorite song, Stevie Wonder's song, Ribbon in the Sky. And when I discuss that to people, they go, oh, I get it. It's amazing. It's really fun with all these stories with that, the different takes of the art on the instrument.
That's really cool. So I guess that would be I was going to ask you a question about what is something that most people don't know about your shop. And that is kind of a unique thing. And also the fact that you kind of answered this in the beginning, that you have massage chairs there for parents that drop off their kids for lessons, and they can kind of kick back.
It's funny. Sometimes, being a parent, sometimes we'll catch another parent just passed out in the massage chair, and we'll just sort of cut them up nicely, because sometimes they'll be unkept or whatever. But it's sort of funny. Or else a teacher will be, after work or something, after last lesson, just massaging to the max of the chair, like, we gotta go, bro. It's pretty funny. But also, what's unique, Rachel, we have a thing we call the Songbird Lounge. We haven't really spoke about that. The fourth Friday of every month for the past probably 7 years, we've been providing an outlet for our customers. Number one, for our students. There's nothing more than it makes me crawl, that thinking a recital is only once a year for a student. So once a month, we have an opportunity for the students to come on up and share their music, either with a teacher or by themselves with a friend, for about the first 30 minutes. And then the next 45 minutes is our patrons. They come in as a duo or whatever play. So they get the satisfaction of have lighting and an incredible sound system. And then we have a jam afterwards. And that's once a month. It's no charge. And It's just a nice outreach to help people enjoy their music. So that's why we try to make it home for them.
Cool. So I know that in talking with you, kind of prepping for this, and I was asking you about what do you love most about the neighborhood that your shop is in there in Tennessee, and you had said diversity. There's a lot of history on Tennessee Street, and a lot of culture. So it is really a very diverse and cool long strip there in Vallejo. And I know that you've been in the neighborhood for 30 years, so you've seen a lot of change happen. But how can the community support you during this time and beyond? We've got a lot of craziness with COVID and the world and all of that. So how can we support you?
Well, that's a very good question. And I love your hat, support local.
Yes.
But, obviously we work hard for our money. Everyone works hard for the money. And we have this different technology of we can get this cheaper, that looks good, but there's nothing more than the able to come into a nice brick and mortar store, which we provide. That's a super comfortable atmosphere, great service people. That's the thing. When you click that button, you're not able to meet your person. And where's your money going to?
Yeah.
In the community.
Right.
Are you community? Not to guilt trip anyone,
right.
But people, it's just funny. Even, it's fun. We do a big gospel community too. But I really think even the pastor should talk about this a little bit. But are you community? I mean, you work hard for your money and you have the choice.
Yeah.
But realize the people that are the salt of the earth of your community, what they're doing for you and willing to do for you and be supportive for you. They're not just, here and gone tomorrow. These are passionate people that we have in the store here helping you to get your goals, but understand where your investment goes. And it's very competitive, if not even more competitor that you might not imagine online, because we're here to support you and give you the best product.
So in short, be a consumer of consumer music, right?
Absolutely. Come on down, be a consumer. We're here for you, baby.
We're running out of time here. I know this usually cuts us off at about 15 minutes, and it may have already done that, but I want to just real quick, what is something that most people don't know about you, Brad Sears, the owner of Consumer?
Well, I'm not embarrassed to say, but I can make a mean floral arrangement. I love getting a peace of mind, getting some incredible flowers and stuff, and making different floral arrangements and surprise people. That's and have them on the kitchen counter or something.
That's very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Brad Sears, owner of Consumer Music. You're at 1017 Tennessee Street in Vallejo. And so everyone go check him out. You can stop by his store. He is open. What are your hours?
Yes. We're normally open from 11 to 7, Monday through Friday, and 10:30 to 5 on Saturdays. Please give us a call. Let us know you're coming. We'll be ready to wait on you, open arms.
All right. Awesome.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
Thank you. All right. See you later.
Bye, gang.
Thanks for joining Local Talk, everyone. Bye.